As a physician, I have to ask, have your eyes been playing tricks on you lately? What's it been like for you? One moment you're reading just fine, and the next you're squinting and blinking furiously as the words fade into a blur. Or maybe the light in your room feels too harsh, too dim, or simply not quite right anymore. If any of this resonates with you, I want you to know you're not alone, and you're certainly not imagining it. After the age of 60, our eyes naturally begin a gradual transformation. The world may still hold its beauty, but it becomes harder to perceive with clarity. Have you felt that your vision has grown more fragile, more sensitive, and less reliable? But here's the good news. You can take simple, natural steps right now to help protect your eyes and keep your vision sharp for years to come. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful fruits that support your eyesight in ways most people don't even realize. These aren't exotic miracles or expensive pills. They're everyday foods you can start to enjoy today. Each one offers nutrients scientifically proven to help fight cataracts, reduce eye strain, and protect your precious sight as you age. And please stay with me until the very end, because the most effective fruit of all, the one I personally recommend above all others, will be revealed in the final section. You won't want to miss it. If you're new here, consider subscribing. At Caring Eyes Health, we focus on simple science-backed ways to help you age with strength, clarity, and peace of mind. Now let's begin this journey into the foods that nourish not just your body, but your eyes. We'll start with a small fruit that packs a mighty punch. Blueberries, the quiet guardians. Let's begin with one of nature's smallest gifts, yet one of the most powerful when it comes to your eyes. Blueberries. They might seem simple, just a handful of tiny, deep blue fruits that are easy to overlook. But what if I told you that inside each one lies something remarkable? Something your eyes quietly depend on more and more with every passing year. Blueberries are packed with natural compounds called anthocyanins, the very antioxidants that give them their rich color. But these aren't just pigments. They're powerful protectors and guardians of the tiny blood vessels in your eyes, and shields against the slow, invisible damage that can lead to cataracts and macular degeneration. Do you ever wonder what your eyes go through every single day? They face a constant storm of blue light from screens, harsh UV rays, air pollution, and even oxidative stress from within your own body. Over time, this relentless exposure weakens the lens, stresses the retina, and makes it harder for your eyes to adapt between bright and dim light. Is that something you've noticed, a struggle with night driving, discomfort under a lamp, or blinking to focus while reading? This is where blueberries quietly step in. Their antioxidants help soothe inflammation deep inside the eye, improve blood circulation to sensitive tissues, and protect against that relentless oxidative wear and tear. Several studies, including some done in clinical settings, have shown that a regular intake of blueberries may improve night vision, enhance contrast sensitivity, and even support better focus in low-light environments. It's not a miracle pill, it's just food. But the right food consumed consistently can become medicine in its own way. So how can you enjoy them? Thankfully, they're one of the easiest fruits to add to your life. You can stir them into oatmeal in the morning, blend them into a smoothie, or sprinkle them on top of whole grain toast with a little peanut butter. Even a small handful, just half a cup a day, can make a real difference over time. And if fresh blueberries aren't available, frozen ones work beautifully. Just choose options with no added sugars or preservatives. You may not feel the change overnight, but over months and years, the difference adds up. Clearer focus, less eye strain, and greater confidence when stepping into a dim hallway or glancing up at oncoming headlights while driving. Small fruit, big rewards. And this is just the beginning, because next we'll explore a fruit that few people think of for their eyes, yet it contains one of the highest natural concentrations of a nutrient, absolutely essential for long-term vision: rosehip, a hidden powerhouse. Hidden. Now let's shift our attention to a fruit that most people walk right past without a second thought. It doesn't sit front and center in your grocery aisle. It doesn't call attention to itself with bright colors or a sweet fragrance. But quietly, almost humbly, it holds some of the most powerful nutrients your aging eyes could ask for. I'm talking about rose hip. Yes, the fruit of the wild rose. Often seen as an ingredient in tea or skincare, rose hip is rarely recognized for what it truly is. A nutritional powerhouse, especially when it comes to protecting your vision. What makes rose hip so special? In a word, vitamin C, but not just a little bit. In fact, gram for gram, rose hip contains significantly more vitamin C than oranges. And that matters deeply for aging eyes. Have you ever wondered what's happening to the lens of your eye as you get older? Vitamin C is one of your eye's strongest allies. It defends against oxidative stress, the slow but steady damage caused by light pollution, and the aging process itself. It helps prevent cataracts by supporting the strength and clarity of the lens. And it plays a key role in collagen production, which helps maintain the structure of the cornea and the tiny blood vessels that nourish your eyes. But rose hip doesn't stop at vitamin C. It also delivers flavonoids and carotenoids, natural compounds that act like internal bodyguards. Flavonoids help reduce inflammation and improve the resilience of your eye tissues. Carotenoids such as lutein and beta-carotene act almost like sunglasses from the inside out, filtering harmful blue light and shielding your macula, the part of the eye that controls sharp central vision. Have you spent a lot of time on your phone, tablet, or under artificial light? If so, these protective nutrients are more important now than ever before. And the best part, rose hip is incredibly easy to add into your daily routine. If you can find fresh rose hips, you can eat them raw. Just be sure to clean and deseed them properly. But more often, rose hip is enjoyed in gentle, comforting ways, like a warm tea in the evening, a spoonful of tart sweet jam on your toast, or a bit of rose hip powder stirred into your yogurt or smoothie. Just one serving a day offers long-term support. You don't need to change your whole diet, just a quiet, consistent habit that your future self will thank you for. And unlike many sugary fruits, rose hip is naturally low in sugar and calories. That means it supports your eyes without spiking your blood sugar, something many older adults have to watch carefully. When you think of rose hip, think of it like this: gentle, steady, and strong. It may not be flashy or trendy, but in the quiet background of your health, it's doing powerful work, defending your vision, supporting your circulation, and keeping your eyes resilient as the years pass. Now, after discovering this hidden gem of nature, we turn to a fruit that feels far more familiar, but carries secrets of its own when it comes to your eyes. You may already love it, but after this you'll appreciate it in a whole new way. Strawberries, a sweet defense. From something overlooked like rose hip, let's now turn to a fruit you probably already enjoy, especially in the warmer months. Sweet, juicy, and familiar, but underneath that vibrant red skin lies something far more powerful than most people realize. Strawberries aren't just a treat for the taste buds, they're a quiet shield for your eyesight. What makes them special? Once again, it comes down to vitamin C and lots of it. Just 1 cup of fresh strawberries gives you more than your daily requirement of this essential antioxidant. But unlike pills or supplements, this version comes wrapped in flavor fiber and the goodness of real food. Why does vitamin C matter so much? Because as we age, the structures inside our eyes become more fragile. The tiny blood vessels that bring oxygen to the retina start to weaken. The clear lens at the front of the eye becomes more prone to clouding. The connective tissues that hold everything in place begin to thin. Have you noticed these changes? Vitamin C helps protect all of these. It strengthens the capillaries that feed your eyes, supports collagen production to maintain their structure, and reduces oxidative stress. which is the root cause of many vision problems like cataracts and macular degeneration. But strawberries don't stop there. These beautiful berries are also packed with anthocyanins, the same family of antioxidants found in blueberries. And while they give strawberries their rich red color, they also act as warriors within your body, neutralizing free radicals, reducing inflammation, and helping maintain retinal clarity. Even after long exposure to screens or bright indoor lights, it's one of those rare cases where something that tastes indulgent is actually doing serious work behind the scenes. And let's be honest, strawberries are easy to love. Whether you're adding a few to your morning cereal, blending them into a smoothie, slicing them into a spinach salad, or enjoying them on their own as a midday snack, they fit into almost every lifestyle. If you're looking for something even more satisfying, try mixing strawberries with plain yogurt and a sprinkle of chia seeds. It's a simple bowl, but it delivers antioxidants, probiotics, and healthy fats, all working together to keep your body and your eyes in balance. The beauty of strawberries is that they meet you where you are. Whether you're eating light managing blood sugar or just trying to enjoy food again, strawberries offer joy without guilt and benefits that ripple far beyond flavor. So the next time you see a bowl of strawberries on the table, don't just think of them as dessert. Think of them as a soft, sweet defense, a reminder that sometimes nature hides powerful medicine in the most delicious places. And if you thought those familiar fruits were impressive, wait until you hear about the next one. A tropical treasure that most people have never tried, yet it's loaded with the exact nutrients your aging eyes are quietly craving. Let's discover it together. Cherimoya, a creamy comfort. Now let's venture into something a little more exotic, but well worth getting to know. It's called cherimoya. Some people know it as custard apple, thanks to its soft, creamy flesh and naturally sweet flavor. Imagine a mix of banana pineapple and a hint of vanilla in nature's dessert, yet full of powerful nutrients for your eyes. Cherimoya might not be a regular in your fruit bowl yet, but once you understand what it can do for your vision, you may never want to be without it again. Let's begin with its vitamin C content. Like the fruits we've already explored, cherimoya provides a generous dose of this antioxidant hero, but it does more than just boost your immunity. Inside the eye, vitamin C helps form collagen, a protein that keeps the cornea strong, the lens flexible, and the surrounding vessels functioning smoothly. As we age, the lens of the eye naturally hardens and thickens. This process can lead to clouding, reduced clarity, and even cataracts. Have you found yourself wondering if you might be developing cataracts? Vitamin C works behind the scenes to slow that process down, preserving not only how clearly we see, but how comfortably our eyes adjust to light and strain. But cherimoya brings more than just antioxidants to the table. It's also a rich source of potassium and magnesium, two minerals that don't get nearly enough attention when it comes to eye health. Potassium helps maintain proper fluid balance in the eye, keeping it hydrated and reducing dryness, which many older adults struggle with. Meanwhile, magnesium supports normal intraocular pressure, which is critical in reducing the risk of glaucoma, a silent condition that can steal vision before you even realize something's wrong. Together, these minerals form a quiet support system, keeping your eyes nourished, stable, and calm, even under the daily stress of screens, sunlight, and fatigue. And there's more. Cherimoya is high in dietary fiber, which may not sound like an eye health factor, but digestion and nutrient absorption are deeply connected. When your gut functions well, your body can make better use of every vitamin and mineral you eat. In that sense, cherimoya supports the whole system from gut to vision, ensuring you get the most from every healthy choice. So how do you enjoy it? It's easier than you might think. Just slice the fruit open, scoop out the creamy flesh, and enjoy it with a spoon. You can also blend it into smoothies, combine it with yogurt, or add it to a refreshing fruit salad with strawberries or kiwi for an antioxidant-rich treat. And yes, it's sweet, but naturally so. Low in fat, high in nutrients, and comforting in every bite. For many older adults who've grown tired of bland diets or complicated recipes, Cherimoya is a small joy that delivers big benefits. Think of it this way. While your eyes are quietly working all day to help you read Drive Connect and move through the world, Cherimoya is one way you can give something back. A soft, creamy thank you to the vision you depend on. And now, as we continue our journey through these powerful fruits, let's meet one more tropical gem. Vibrant, refreshing, and perhaps the most visually stunning of them all. But it's not just beautiful, it's built to protect your eyes from the inside out. Dragon fruit, the vivid protector. After the creamy comfort of Cherimoya, let's brighten things up with a fruit that looks like it came straight out of a dream. Dragon fruit. With its vivid pink skin, soft white or magenta flesh, and tiny black seeds, dragon fruit is hard to miss. It's a showstopper on the outside, but it's what lies inside that truly matters, especially for your eyes. You see, dragon fruit isn't just a treat for the senses, it's a hidden ally for your aging vision. This tropical beauty is rich in vitamin C, a familiar friend by now. As we've discussed, vitamin C helps protect the lens of your eye from clouding supports, collagen production, and defends against the oxidative stress that leads to cataracts and age-related degeneration. But with dragon fruit, vitamin C is just the beginning. One of its most unique nutrients is beta-carotene, a compound the body converts into vitamin A. And if you've ever heard that carrots are good for your eyes, it's because of this exact nutrient. Vitamin A plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of your retina. The layer at the back of your eye that detects light and sends visual information to your brain. Have you noticed your night vision is struggling, or that your eyes feel more sensitive to dryness lately? When you don't get enough vitamin A, your night vision suffers. Your eyes become more sensitive to dryness, and over time, the risk of long-term degeneration increases. Dragon fruit helps fill in that gap naturally without any pills or supplements. Just real food, real results. But that's not all. Dragon fruit is also packed with hydration. Its high water content helps keep the body and the eyes properly moisturized. Many older adults experience dry, itchy, or irritated eyes, especially after spending time in air conditioning or on digital devices. Staying hydrated from the inside out is one of the easiest ways to ease that discomfort. And let's not forget about fiber. Like Cherimoya, dragon fruit supports digestion, nutrient absorption, and regularity, all important factors in helping your body make full use of the nutrients you eat. It's a simple connection, but a powerful one. A healthy gut means better vision support. Adding dragon fruit to your routine doesn't take much effort at all. You can slice it and eat it fresh, scoop it with a spoon, or blend it into a smoothie with banana almond milk and a touch of honey. It's as versatile as it is beautiful. Even if you've never tried it before, dragon fruit is easy to love. Its flavor is mild, slightly sweet, and incredibly refreshing. More importantly, it's one more way to show care for your eyes, especially at a time in life when protecting your independence, confidence, and quality of life becomes more precious than ever. So the next time you see dragon fruit at the store, don't think of it as exotic or unfamiliar. Think of it as a bright, natural shield built by nature, ready to serve your health one slice at a time. Now that we've explored 5 of nature's most powerful fruits for your vision, it's time to pause and reflect, not just on what we've learned, but on how these small daily choices can shape our future. In this section, I'd like to share a few real-life stories. These are stories from people just like you who made gentle changes to how they eat and were amazed by how their eyes' energy and outlook began to shift. Let's step into those quiet moments of wisdom next. So far, we've explored the science. We've talked about vitamins, antioxidants, and the silent stressors that affect our eyes as we age. But sometimes the most powerful lessons don't come from studies or charts. They come from real people, people just like you, who made small changes and noticed something shift. Let me share a few of those stories with you now. Margaret, from Arizona, had always prided herself on staying active, but she began to notice something unsettling. The print in her favorite books started to blur. Driving at night became more stressful than enjoyable. At first, she thought it was just part of getting older, but instead of resigning herself to decline, she made a quiet decision. She started adding a half cup of blueberries to her breakfast every day. She didn't expect much, but within a few months, she noticed something remarkable. Her eyes felt less strained, and she could read for longer without blinking or rubbing them. It wasn't dramatic, she told me, but it was steady, like the lights were slowly turning back on. Then there's Henry, 68, from Michigan, a retired teacher who loved gardening. He started drinking rose hip tea each evening before bed, not because of any big promise, but just because he liked the taste and had read that it was good for his eyes. After several weeks, he found that his eyes didn't dry out so much after a long day in the sun. He felt more relaxed, slept better, and his ophthalmologist even told him his eye pressure had improved slightly. "I didn't change everything overnight," Henry said, "but I changed one thing, and that gave me the energy to change another." And then there's Carmen, 70, from California. After struggling with computer fatigue and tired vision, she started blending smoothies with strawberries, chia seeds, and dragon fruit 3 times a week. "It felt like fuel for my eyes," she said, like they were getting what they'd been asking for all along. What she didn't expect was how much better she felt overall. More regular digestion, better hydration, and more mental clarity. "I used to think food was just food," she added. "Now I see it's medicine when it's the right kind." These aren't isolated miracles. They're gentle reminders of what's possible. These seniors didn't chase perfection. They didn't overhaul their diets overnight. They simply chose to care for their eyes, for their health, and for their future. And that's really what this video is about. It's not about fads or quick fixes. It's about small, consistent steps that add up to something powerful over time. A piece of fruit in the morning, a new tea in the evening, a little more attention to what you're giving your body, and a lot more love for what it gives back to you. So as we prepare to wrap up, let's take everything we've learned and bring it together. Because in the final part, I'll reveal the one fruit that stands above the rest when it comes to protecting your eyesight, especially after 60. If you only chose one to start with, this would be it. Let's finish strong. And now we arrive at the moment many of you have been waiting for. If you could start with just one fruit, one natural, nourishing choice to support your vision in the years ahead, which would it be? Among all the powerful options we've explored, blueberries, rose hips, strawberries, cherimoya, dragon fruit. The fruit I recommend above all, especially for those over 60, is the blueberry. Why? Because blueberries are simple, accessible, and deeply effective. They deliver a powerful dose of anthocyanins, which protect your retina, sharpen night vision, and reduce the oxidative stress that slowly steals your clarity over time. They're easy to find, easy to eat, and easy to love, making them the perfect starting point for anyone ready to nourish their eyes more intentionally. But the truth is, you don't have to choose only one. Each fruit we discussed brings its own set of strengths, and together they form a natural defense team, protecting your vision, supporting circulation, calming inflammation, and helping you see the world with greater ease and comfort. So what now? Maybe today is the day you add a handful of blueberries to your breakfast, or sip a warm cup of rose hip tea before bed, or try dragon fruit for the first time. Not just because it's beautiful, but because your eyes deserve that kind of care. You don't have to do everything at once, but do something. Start somewhere and stay consistent. Because caring for your eyes isn't just about vision, it's about independence. It's about being able to read your favorite book, without struggle to drive safely to visit your grandchildren, and to walk with confidence into a room knowing you can see what's ahead of you. Your vision is part of your freedom, and protecting it is one of the kindest gifts you can give yourself. So if this video has helped you even just a little, please consider clicking like, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with a friend who might need this gentle reminder too. At Caring Eyes Health, we believe aging can be vibrant, dignified, and full of clarity with the right knowledge and a little encouragement along the way. And as always, we'd love to hear from you. Share in the comments how old you are, where you're watching from, or simply say, "I commit to protecting my eyes." Let's support each other as we grow stronger, wiser, and healthier together. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of your vision. It's one of the few things that lets you truly see how beautiful life still is.